Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Ultimate Alliance! In the last episode, we defeated Dormammu in the Dark Dimension.
The dreaded one.
Then we had to run like cowards.
Because, we can't kill Dormammu.
We ended up on the moon, in a giant city, built by the Inhumans.
A race of not quite mutants.
Something bothering you, friend?
It's the fact that we don't seem terribly welcome here.
Don't mind my sister. She can be a bit stubborn, but Medusa's heart is always in the right place. Once she understands what's at stake, she'll come around.
I think all we'd have to do is mention Thanos and Infinity Stones, and maybe she'd be willing to help us.
And that's reassuring.
It's the king you have to worry about. Let's just say Black Bolt gave Adelan's last uninvited guests a free tour of the moon, without oxygen masks.
Ooh.
No.
The
The joke's on him. They didn't require oxygen to breathe.
Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Lucky for you, he's in a good mood today. I think. He's a bit hard to read since he doesn't talk. But you'll probably be fine.
There's a good reason for that.
He doesn't talk because if he did, he would kill everything in the universe.
Yep.
For the sake of my sister, I will hear what you have come to say. But I guarantee no more. Now speak.
We need a safe place to examine the Infinity Stones, Queen Medusa.
We know of these stones. And the fact that you would bring them here puts all of Adelan in jeopardy.
True.
Such recklessness is typical of your kind.
I suppose.
Maybe it's time to put aside our differences and find peace between our races, Your Majesty.
That time has long since passed. We have been hunted by humans for centuries. The scars from our war with the mutants are still fresh. The only allies we have left dwell within this city.
I seem to recall our people fighting alongside each other more often than against. With the Infinity Stones in play, we'll need every hero we can get. Unless you plan to hide up here forever.
The Inhumans hide from no one. Our removal from Earth was a strategic maneuver for the protection of our people.
It might be easier to ignore what's happening on Earth, but the Black Order is trying to gather the Infinity Stones so that Thanos can destroy it. Can you just sit on your throne and let that happen?
I cannot. Adelan may be among the stars now, but Earth will always be our home. I believe my king would agree. Our cousin Gorgon will escort you to the lab.
Yay, but we didn't get to talk to Black Bolt. What's Gorgon's power? A bad stomachache, apparently.
What?
Has all of Adelan gone mad?
Is Gorgon turned on him? Was he a bad guy in the comics?
I have no idea. I only know a few Inhumans. And really, Black Bolt's the only one I really know about.
I know about Medusa and her iron hair. Her hair is stronger than steel, and she can control every single follicle freely.
So she's like Sunny and Doriko.
Pretty much. Only I'm pretty sure she came first.
Yes.
Considering that the Inhumans have been around since the 50s. Or the 60s, I'm not sure.
And they just keep passing out of...
We must deliver him to the infirmary at once. If we don't get Gorgon some help fast, he's not going to make it.
He needs his stomach medication.
Thane! Gorgon has been gravely wounded. You must attend to him immediately.
I'll see what I can do, Your Majesty.
Human refugee. Serious daddy. I don't know what that means.
Who's his daddy?
The Super Skrull? He looks like a Skrull.
Robert?
What?
Does he look like a small Thanos to you?
Actually, since his name is Thane, that might be it.
Hooves.
Some sort of amber. Intriguing. I don't believe we've had the pleasure, young man. Huh? Oh.
Few have. Thane came to us from the inhuman colony of Orlan, seeking sanctuary.
Sanctuary. From what, pray tell?
Not what, but rather whom.
My father. Turns out he's a maniacal alien warlord bent on universal domination. And for some reason, he really wants me dead. His name is Thanos. If you're lucky, you've never heard of him.
Luck hasn't exactly been on our side today, my boy. But I have a feeling that may be about to change.
Interesting. No new characters yet! Want characters, dang it.
Huh, I'm looking him up right now.
I'm gonna talk to Gamora.
Well, do you have something to say?
Pickles! Why didn't you tell us you had a brother?
I do not. Despite popular belief, Thanos is not my true father. He slaughtered my species and took me from my homeworld, kicking and screaming.
Oh, I knew that. Then he turned you into his own personal weapon.
As he did to all his so-called children, myself and Nebula included. Some of his experiments were clearly more successful than others.
So Thane is like you then, handpicked to be one of Thanos' warriors?
No, I've never seen him before. But I have heard whispers of one true heir. Whispers Thanos himself desperately sought to silence.
If Thanos collected children, why would he want to kill his own flesh and blood?
Thanos worships death. To him, creating life is not an honor. It is an insult to his very nature.
Yeah, that's why I don't like this version of Thanos. Sounds like a real fungus.
You have no idea. But you will soon enough.
I have to kick Thanos' ass later.
Salutations, my tenacious teammate.
You seem to develop quite an interest in Thane, Beast. Why?
Merely a hypothesis, but having the progeny of our nemesis as an ally could prove advantageous.
Do you think that the amber he generates could come in handy too?
Indeed. In fact, it might become more beneficial in our quest than you can currently comprehend. Of course, I will need to run an in-depth analysis.
There's no way we can get back to your... Yeah, there's no way we can get back to your lab at the X-Mansion.
Fear not. I once collaborated with the Inhumans to evaluate the effects of their Terrigen mist on my fellow mutants. Much of my equipment is still here in Autolab.
Should we leave you to your work?
Performing scientific studies on the moon isn't work. It's my furry blue dream come true.
Scientist likes to science.
Okay, I'll take one. Wow, this is a lot of people.
Oh, hey there! How are you doing? Because I'm currently hanging out on the moon with the Inhuman royal family, and I'm totally trying not to freak out.
Fair enough. Aren't you an Inhuman too?
Well, yeah, but I'm an Inhuman who lives in Jersey City. These are Inhumans who live on the moon. There's a big difference.
Yeah, one lives in the moon, and the other lives in a giant garbage heap.
Do you have any relation to the royal family?
Not that I know of. But I do have their poster on my bedroom wall.
Close enough. Why don't you move to Attilan to be with your people?
Because I have school, and the commute from the moon to Jersey kinda stinks. Ooh, unless they're willing to loan me Lockjaw on weekdays.
You should definitely look into
I'll
that.
get right on it. You know, once our current universe-shattering dilemma is all wrapped up.
Wouldn't that just give us another universe-shattering dilemma?
Sorry about all the craziness here. Family, am I right?
You are so right.
Speaking of which, what's the deal with yours?
They're a bit intense, but they mean well. Black Bolt and Medusa do whatever it takes to keep Adelan safe. Even if it means they sometimes forget about everyone else.
Why did you choose a different path?
I didn't really. Sure, I may be a bit more willing to reach out and help my fellow heroes, but at the end of the day, I'm still an Inhuman. We'll always stand together.
Good. Except whoever's attacking the royal family, right?
Yeah, well, there is that.
Okay, you got to, I got to.
I'm gonna talk to Black Bolt.
Okay.
This can only end well. Adelan is attacked within your majesty. If you have any idea who could have wounded Gorgon and turned those creatures against us, now's the time to speak up. Oh, right. the whole voice that shatters mountains thing. Never mind.
Oh, did you notice his mouth was open for that one?
Yeah. His mouth was open for all three.
Oh.
Alright, time to talk to Medusa.
My deepest apologies. Adelon was built to be a safe haven.
Clearly, someone thinks otherwise. They hurt Gorgon and attacked us with whatever those things
Alpha
were.
primitives. They were a subclass of the inhuman race, performing labor and other menial tasks.
This sounds like a caste system. So they're
That's
slaves?
a harsh way of putting it. The Alpha primitives merely do what they were designed to do.
Well, it seems like they're on strike. Any idea who could have might have convinced them to rise up?
I have my suspicions, but I dare not believe them.
I bet it was Loki.
I have a feeling Maw has a hand in this. Ready?
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Is your father really Thanos?
So I'm told. I've never actually met him, and I can't say I'm too upset about that fact. Seeing that he tried to have me killed as soon as he found out about me.
Yep, that is comic true. So are you an alien like him or an inhuman?
A bit of both. My mother was an inhuman from the lost city of Orelon. After the Black Order decimated our colony to get to me, I had no choice but to flee here.
Do you know anything about the Infinity Stones?
Only legends, and none of them end well. If my father wants them so badly, though, I've got to believe some of them are true.
Legends can always be rewritten.
Let's hope so. Until then, I have a patient to tend to.
Is Thane an actual doctor?
Yes.
Hmm.
Well, a healer. Please tell me I'm
What's
not...
up, Gorgon? Spoilers, he's a Skrull.
Somewhere safe. I'll try to rest.
They're all Skrulls.
Nowhere in Adelon is safe. I remember now. He's lost his twisted mind. Again.
Huh?
Oh, come now, cousin.
Oh.
Is that any way to talk about the new king of the Inhumans?
Those guys look like discount versions of Thing.
Maximus! Inhuman Prince, Black Sheep, brilliant but crazy. They almost don't give you no time to read his.
I'll use my amber to shield
Yep.
Gorgon from further damage. You focus on the Alpha Primitives.
I should have known you were behind
There's 27 of these dang things to fight.
Dare betray our
You know, I don't ever play as her.
Max, if you watch this in the future, I'm sorry. It's nothing against you personally. But let's beat up Maximus.
What the hell?
What happened?
I went down fast. What the hell?
Tell me this isn't...
I hope this isn't a battle we have to lose.
If it is, I'm not going to get anybody out.
To heck with that, I'm getting them up. I think the problem is these big dudes. There we go. That'll clear some of these idiots out. See, I knew it. It wasn't a battle we had to lose. We just had to not get beat down.
We just got bullshitted. What is your power?
You may have power, but you lack imagination. It is time that someone with true vision took the throne.
So they need to hit him upside the head hard enough?
I can't believe they let him escape. Don't really need to do anything.
The Inhumans are the closest thing to a family I have now.
Oh.
I'm not a fighter, but I guess this is my battle now.
This isn't the first time Maximus has tried to claim the throne from his brother. Not even close. The guy's a brilliant inventor, but he's never been quite right in the head. Still, not or not, he is family. We refuse to give up on him, even if he refuses to change his ways.
This camera angle is really annoying.
Yeah. I can't measure the depth I need for my gunshots.
You don't need depth for gunshots, you just need to aim.
No, I mean the angle is messing up my depth perception on it. So I can't tell the correct direction left to right. Depth. You need to know where you're aiming in third person, Robert.
Well, I took care of them.
So is Thane going to keep us healed?
I don't know. Okay.
Twisted moment.
Maximus, it doesn't have to be this way. We can.
We re-stunned him, Robert.
By locking me away in a palace cell again? I think not. Eating my own flesh and blood over and over grows tiresome. This should be an interesting change of pace.
Did he suddenly get stronger?
Your pathetic attempts to resist are almost adorable.
Remember, when dealing with a large number of enemies, it's always better to take out the mooks first. Unless they constantly respawn.
We're fighting more beam fires, by the way, Robert.
Yeah. Who does not stay stunned long?
I lost me in there somewhere.
Why does this guy sound like somebody... This guy sounds like the Joker. I wonder if he's voiced by Mark Hamill. Man, they're so busy attacking him that they're forgetting... I mean, they're so busy attacking the dudes that they're not even bothering to attack anything else. Stop summoning in more people!
He's throwing a tantrum.
Throw your hissy fit. See how much I care.
Ho!
Ow! And then he boosts me with a laser that takes a third of my health in one hit.
Over here. I can generate enough amber to protect you. Stay close to me.
Oh, okay. Ow. He's kicking my ass.
Allow me.
Yes, we got him right as he was stunned. Do lots of damage. Get all of my health back. He does not stay stunned long enough. And I'm aimed the wrong way. At least he's easy to stun.
Yeah.
It'd be really annoying if it took like 5 minutes to stun him.
And just to do very little damage.
You know, I should be able to anticipate that freaking grenade throw now. Goodbye, Maximus.
Now you and I can take a few seconds to heal.
Is it clear now who wears the crown?
Yes, Wolverine.
And Deadpool. Don't forget Deadpool.
Wolverine and Deadpool rulers of freaking Adelan. Stupid.
The best part
Oh,
is...
hey, look, it's Captain America.
think I've got a lead on the final Infinity Stone.
Which one are we still missing?
The Soul Stone,
Oh.
obviously. It's always the Soul Stone.
In safe hands, at least for the moment.
Hmm?
Could you be more specific?
I just picked up a transmission on the Avengers priority frequency. Apparently MODOK recovered the Soul Stone while we were off work.
That's not safe hands.
Uh-huh. His hands don't sound very safe
You're
at
right.
all.
Fortunately, the Winter Soldier was on an undercover mission deep within the ranks of AIM. He secured the stone and is heading off the grid.
Oh.
Sweet.
This is a universe where Bucky's already cleared.
Can we get to him before the Black Order does?
I think so. As long as Lockjaw is ready for a nice long walk.
Sweet. Gamora again?
What now?
It's like Thane is one of the good guys after all.
Yes, he has proven himself. At least for now.
For now.
After what he just did, you still have doubts.
If Thanos' blood truly runs through his veins, it would be wise to keep a close eye on him. Especially if the Infinity Stones are in his hands.
Not really the trusting type, are you?
No. And that may be one of the few reasons I'm still alive.
You know, before we talk to anyone else, we need to end the episode.
Oh, wow, I didn't even hear the thing go off.
In the next episode, more conversation!
Bye, guys.